Welcome, in that case, to Is This Thing On? Hi, we're right back into it. It's like we never left.
All right, perfect.
Is this on?
Yeah, right, it's a fair question. I am your host, Slade Ham, I think. I'm joined by Goodwill Loden across the table from me, Kristin Lindner and Kenji Alonzo, people that we will get to know more in depth in a segment or so. Before that, though, right into topic A, and I want to point out the fact that you are a fill-in. I'm going to call you Charles 3 times on this episode. You're sitting in for Charles Justice, but you also got the prompts a little bit later than everybody else, which means you get a handicap of 2.
Okay.
I don't. We don't score this, so it doesn't matter.
All right. All right. I've been a jobber on many other job sites before, so I'm just happy to push the good guys over.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Topic A on this episode. Let's get right into it. Kylie. I'm doing things all backwards already. Kyrie. I think he should change it. Kyrie Irving, the point guard for the Brooklyn Nets, in the news again. This isn't his first time. Back in 2017, stated in an interview that he believed the earth was flat. He has changed his mind a few times since then. Now he's doubling down on his anti-vaccination stance and forcing the Nets to sideline him. The cool part is he's still picking up a $17 million salary while he does nothing. Let's get into it. Will Loden, thoughts on Kyrie?
Well, okay, honestly, I'm just super stoked that we're just adding diversity to the anti-vax flat Earth community. You know, that's usually specifically for the whites. And I'm just really happy to see it. You know, maybe in a few years we'll add some Mexicans. To what's going on.
It's slow, and then the Asians because stop Asian hate.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Kristen?
Okay, see, here's my thought. I consider it kind of like the buys. Like, everybody hates buys because they can't decide. Oh. And I find it like, you know
the buys.
The buys.
The buys moved in next door.
So, I mean, you know what? If you're gonna pick a crazy theory, stick with one and go with that. So, you know what, he's got flat Earth. That's great. Go flat Earth. But you know what, you can't go flat Earth and anti-vax.
No, you never exactly.
And then, plugging black people into the plot, the Satan plot or whatever. Yeah. Now he's got 3. So now it's like it's like when you go to the UFO Comic-Con or whatever they have, and then you set up your flat Earth. You can't, then people are like, wait, that guy is weird. I believe that Walt Disney's head is being preserved, and it's in Cinderella's castle up in that little light that they keep on all the time. So that's mine. So I'm not, and I'm going to go with that forever. Right. Yeah.
No room for moon theories here.
Right.
Of course we went to the damn moon. Disney's head is in a box.
Right. So you keep your one and you go with it. This guy is fucking weird because he's trying to do 3 different things. So no.
Because I think what you're trying to say is you can't go to a Bigfoot convention with the flat Earth.
Right. I mean, then you're crarisy.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
That's where you draw the line.
No room for multiple conspiracies.
This dude is fucking insane.
Kyrie, cutting over to
Bisexual.
That sounds like jealousy. Cutting over to Kenji Alonzo. How are you, man? And welcome to the show. And thoughts on Kyrie Irving?
Well, when I heard that he thought that vaccines were a plot to connect black people to a master computer for Satan, I thought there's no way the government is going to spend time fostering connections between black people. He should know. He should know, right, that that's not true. So then I dug into everything he believes. Here's a list of everything. He believes in all the theories. QAnon, flat Earth. He believes in chaos theory, game theory. He believes in love after love. He believes he can fly. He doesn't think the moon landing was fake because he doesn't believe in the moon. He thinks that NASA just lifts a tinted 2003 Acura windshield every 12 hours to dim out the moon. What else doesn't he believe? These are true. These are true. All right. He doesn't believe in the letter W. He thinks it's a genetic clone of you in case you is ever assassinated.
Did you just call the W it's a Siamese you?
Exactly. And when he was asked why a letter would be assassinated, he said, ask Uruguay, because without U's, it would just be R gay, and it would become a safe haven for gay pirates. This is everything he believes. I looked it up. It is 100% fact.
Dude is crazy.
Yeah. You need to just stick to one.
And questionable on life after love. So, Kenji, Alonzo, welcome to the show. Kyrie didn't make it far, did he? Shot full of all sorts of holes. Let's get to know you guys. Starting with you, let's go back around the table. Kenji, Alonzo, tell them about yourself.
Well, I moved down to Houston in 2011, started comedy in 2018, been having fun doing it since, got a bunch of side hobbies like martial arts, salsa. Yeah, wow. I know, I'm very weird.
Wait, there's a comma in there, right?
Well, yeah, I mean.
I have you practicing martial arts salsa.
I'm trying to fuse the two. I have no students. But I'm really working on it.
Yeah, it's because you're pitching it wrong. People think they're showing up to chop tomatoes with their hands.
You got to use your feet, player.
Yeah, it's that kind of salsa. Be more clear. Kristin Lindner across the table. I've known you the longest, I believe. Tell them who you are.
I am a unicorn. I am a stand-up comic with... I've been doing it since 1999, but I also was working in corporate jobs until 2016. Mm-hmm. I have a family. I've been married for 28 years, and I have a family I have 3 daughters who have been, I guess, raised successfully. They are.
I know a couple of them. They're quite competent adults.
They seem to be, well-adjusted, we'll say. Mm-hmm. And I have, you know what? I don't flex ever. So I'm going to assume a character and flex. All right, so let's do it alphabetically. I have worked with Alonzo Bowden, Bob Zaney, Brian Regan, Caroline Ray, Chad Daniels, Christian Finnegan, David Tell, Doug Stanhope, Eddie Gosling, Freddie Soto. You know what? Let's just drop it. I have TV show credits. That's Billy Gardell, Jim Jeffries. He actually sat with me in the front of the Improv when Legit actually got approved, and he had just talked about casting DJ Qualls. He was very excited about that. Emmy winners, Arsenio Hall. SAG winners, Kevin Pollak. Kevin's, let's do Kevin's. I've worked with Kevin Brennan, Kevin O'Neill. All right, we're done.
She also has a
I do have a dry bar special, and now I'm doing a fucking free podcast with Kenji, who the fuck knows? Alonzo, and Willie's probably already drunk.
If it helps, they both messaged me and asked who you were today, too. So,
well, fuck all y'all. What the fuck is a dry bar? I know.
And across the table, a big help behind the scenes on so many Whiskey Brothers episodes and a standout in front of the camera. Goodwill Loden, tell them who you are so I don't have to.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Will. I'm a comic who started in Memphis. I was born in Texas, but I identify as a Mississippian. So, I've just made a little buckle around the Bible Belt. And now I'm trying to expand viewers in comedy with this thing called the internet. And so I heard that there are people on it. And
yeah, but have you worked with Alonzo Bowden?
I'm not even sure that's true. I was trying to think.
Credits, I lost to Kenji Alonzo in Lifetown's Funniest 2021.
Kristin has some good context stories that we won't get into.
Shut the fuck
You started this.
I didn't.
This is my dais, and it's a good show if this is any indication. Behind the scenes, Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tutson, helping write prompts and run the back of house and laugh along with us. Segment 3 brings us to a deserted island. Who do I want to start with? Any, many, miny, mo. You're stranded on the island. That is the prompt. And for some reason, you get to conjure one famous person to join you. Who's it going to be and why? Will?
It would be Kyrie Irving, so I can show him how the curvature of the earth works on this desert island. Yeah, it would be Kyrie Irving, or like the other ones that I wrote. Steve-O, I would definitely pick Steve-O because I could use like his dick as like fish bait, so we could like be
Oh
like,
man, that'll make a great video.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what if I use my hand to catfish a noodle? It's like, stick my balls in the alligator pond.
That's strong. That's okay. I'll take it. Kenji, who would you bring?
I'm doing Nick Cannon, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because people missing his rapping, acting, and comedy skills. That's not the reason. It's because he had 4 children between December and July with 3 different women. Like, they're coming for that check. Like, they need Mariah's money. I'm getting found.
Nice.
Is that a boat? Man, shut up.
Yeah. Put the fire out. They didn't fuck him because they wanted to.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be counterproductive.
Yeah.
Like, all you got to do is sit on the shore and wait for the ship to show up.
Oh,
While he shoots it down. Kristin, who would you take with you if you were stranded on a deserted island?
I would take Jeff Proops. Actually, the host of Survivor.
The host of Survivor.
Because I'm assuming he brings, the entire production crew and boats and medical crew, and so
you got a helicopter and a fake fire.
Yeah. Welcome to Survivor with Kristin.
Just the two of you,
Just the
putting
two of
your
us,
torch out every
we'll
night.
Be like, have some beautiful shots of the ocean and just me for 39 days. One Survivor.
Coming back with B-roll and a wonderful package.
Yeah.
This is,
look at my video.
I'm putting this on my reel.
Right.
I won. Can you believe I won? It was just me the whole time.
Jeff Probst and Kristin Lindner on an island. I'm not sure which of those is my favorite, but Will gets 2 bonus points.
Damn handicap.
It's disabled.
Sorry.
Handy capable.
Disabled Mississippian. I think.
That's redundant.
All right, get him out. Yeah. Did I have to readjust my ponytail to fit under the headphones? Yes.
Well, don't do them for us. That takes the fun all out of it.
I feel like we've done well with the casting. Accidentally good chemistry. We have the shows fly, and I love it. What's up to everybody in the chat? I want to say hello, and then dig into segment 4. This was a fun one the last time we did it. Let's see how it goes. Kristin, I'm going to start with you.
All right.
You have been selected to give the opening remarks. The opening remarks at an organization's next fundraiser.
Yes.
You're responsible for generating some money here. You're responsible for getting some people excited, and you are speaking in front of the group Arson, ARSON.
I am actually very excited about this. Okay, so
I can tell by the way you said I'm very excited about this.
no, wait. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so much for having me. I know that there was a bit of a confusion, so I appreciate you guys letting me continue to do your speech. Welcome, everyone, to the albino rejected sons of neo-Nazis. I know that you guys don't understand why your fathers would reject you when you are absolutely the whitest you could possibly be. The misunderstanding that I am a woman and not Kristin Lindner, the white neo-Nazi man that you were hoping for. I really apologize. Hopefully next year you can get Alan Adams.
He's a
Very, very, very white man. So you know what? This is very exciting. You guys, you're going to really show them. You're going to show your dads. I know that you're going to get your stuff together. You guys are going to, you don't even have to wear robes. That's very exciting. You're just going to go out there naked. Except for Kevin. Kevin, you have those freckles. You're going to have to put some white paint on over those, some white out maybe. But yeah, we're going to burn this bitch down. Thank you for your donations. I have a note here. From Alex that by this we do not mean the Courtyard Marriott. We need to get our deposit back. Thanks, you guys. Go out there and do it. Let's burn this bitch down.
Kristin Lindner speaking for arson and squeezing in more Mississippi jokes inadvertently. Which brings us to an ironic choice here. This wasn't on purpose. Goodwill Loden, you're speaking for South.
Thank you.
South.
Thank you. Once again, this is the Society of Unionized Tortilla Handlers. We're a lot like the Teamsters, but no Italians. Now, we have been on strike in Texas, and now they're having scabby tortilla handlers come in here. Look, we want good jobs here. I shouldn't have come out with the term the South's gonna rise again. I realize that tortillas don't rise with yeast. They're usually pretty flat. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming here. We are going to expand into different unionized stuff. We are going to expand into handling tamales. We are going to expand into handling gorditas crunches. We're in a lot of different works right now. So remember, these good union jobs that you've got, they come from good union hands. Mazel tov.
What? I'm just now down to T words you can handle. It's the first one I got to. Nope. Yeah, thank you, Will Loden, speaking for South. Who's left, Kenji? It's you, and you're gonna have to engender some good, over the top enthusiasm here. Did you forget a punchline? Oh, no, you're looking at segment 5. All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity. Kenji, speaking for Melon, M-E-L-O-N.
All right, here at Melon, or Make Everyone Leave the Orgy Now. We research the best ways to make sure your guests come and go. You may be familiar with our best products. We do a simulated gas leak to get everybody out of your house. It's not real gas, but it is twice as flammable and 3 times as toxic. We do have our new mobile app, which will text your guests when you've hit your desired climax threshold. Now, each text is curated to all your guests' triggers, whether it be a lonely ex that they want to get back with, a mom who's in the hospital, or a dad who's finally ready to love. It was, but let me get through this Melon speech. We got an urge. We all fucking our fathers here. And let's not forget our foolproof service where we institute a no-knock raid from the DEA. We hide a kilo of Colombia's finest white gold somewhere in your house and call in an anonymous tip. This one isn't simulated because we know those alphabet boys don't play that shit. So get those checkbooks out, because here at Melon, when the orgy's over, the only thing that should remain are the stains.
Make everyone leave this orgy now.
Nice.
Oh, round of applause from Trey. That is across the board. I'm donating money to the 3 causes. I don't do charitable work. Good job, Trey. I know, right? That was fucking great. We all wondered how that segment was gonna go, and y'all nailed it. Mississippi still sucks.
Even with a handicap.
That's the secret. They're all handicapped.
Disabled.
You two have turned into the old men on the Muppet Show. I love it. We only have one more segment, and it makes me sad, but it puts us right on schedule. The final segment, and this has been a recurring one that is done quite well. Zaya Devji, if you get a chance to go back and look at one of the previous episodes, was a standout. Let's see what happens tonight. I'm going to go in random order. You guys are writing notes for punchlines. That's very simple, or punchlines for notes, whichever way you want to say it. You'll deliver as many as you can. Some are going to suck, some may not. Let's see what happens, Kristin. Your note Times are tough. You've decided to start substitute teaching. It's the middle of your first day. A principal's aide comes to your room, hands you a note. That note says, what?
Your specs liquor delivery order of a keg for the kegger in 7th period has been delivered. Is here. Please report to my office immediately.
That's probably that shows some premeditative. You've thought this through. 7th period. That's good. That's good, and that's also cocky. Like you're gonna make it to 7th period.
The drug sniffing dog has retrieved your lunchbox, your purse, and your pants and brought them to the office. Please find something to wear and report to my office immediately. Well, we appreciate your fully illustrated human sexuality is beautiful, drawn in detail on the dry erase board with accompanying kazoo music. We think that is a little above the pre-K level.
But also, what's the kazoo sound like? Which song? Just tell me it's the beginning.
It
but
was
the final.
Tchaikovsky.
Okay, there you go.
Swan Lake. You are asked to assist with snacks, Brenda. Please report to my office immediately. No, a kissing booth is definitely not a chemistry experiment. And the teacher, even if they are, quote, a smoking hot MILF, substitute teacher may certainly not participate under any circumstances.
You wrote your own note.
Please come to my office immediately. That's all I have.
Strong, Kristin Lindner. Good job. You can substitute teach any day. Let's go to you. I almost called you Charles. God damn it, big Goodwill Loden. Your nephew comes home, sees that his piggy bank is broken. There's a piece of paper on the floor. It's a note that says...
The first note says that Epstein didn't kill himself either.
How was it taking this long to get to an Epstein didn't kill himself line?
The second note says, this little piggy went to the racetrack. The third note, it says, Dearest Chauncey, my nephew's name's Chauncey, I invested in Bitcoin a little too heavily over the summer and can no longer get you back those sweet, sweet, precious coins that you put inside of me. I'm ending it all. Goodbye.
Suicidal piggy bank.
The last one...
That won't traumatize him.
Yeah, the last one says, Dear Chauncey, if you think this is fucked up, wait until you learn what the IRS is. Love, Uncle Jerry Wayne.
And also bacon.
And also, yeah.
The poor piggy bank. We got one more. Trey, you got out of this entire episode this week. You didn't have to do anything or write anything. You almost ended up on the dais and did not. You've dodged this 1,000 different ways. Are there any?
Look at his face.
I know, because he's. Are there any loose ideas that have bounced around in your head before we get to our final guest on the final segment? Okay, I'm going to bring you back on to talk about Kyrie.
Can I do one more Kyrie? I have one more Kyrie one that I didn't get in. All right, Kyrie Irving. Normally, when black people get political, they tell them to play basketball.
Damn. Man, you held on to that way too long. That's what I said too. I let them get all the good ideas out and then go, they took mine. The final note before maybe we revisit what Trey has to say. Kenji, it's going to be you. You walk to your car, you notice a note underneath the windshield wiper when you get there. Someone letting you know you've parked badly. I don't know how you drive, but let's pretend. The note says...
All right, these are going to be all over the place. The first one just says, welcome to the family from Vin Diesel. The next one, every day you park in the handicapped spot by my door. Please use the visitor parking so I'll be gone by the time you start fucking my wife.
Who wrote that? Mississippian Will Loden?
Maybe. Next one says, expired cum like you should shop at Dollar General and not devalue the good people at Walmart.
He called him expired.
I can tell by your lifted truck and shitty parking that you have a tiny dick. We need your help to fight Nancy Pelosi and the communist liberals in Congress. I could tell by your lifted truck and shitty parking that you have a tiny dick. Have you or someone you know been indicted for the January 6th attack? Call Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
I'm on a truck.
He's expanding his business. All right? Got to get that January 6th money. You must fuck like you park, in a hurry with no regard for the people next to you. And the last one is just a picture of a hot girl, and when you open it, it says, I've started a WhatsApp group for sex.
Kenji Alonzo. Explaining why he won Laughtown's Funniest. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trey, you want to get a parting thought in? If you want to jump in, we're going to let him. He's a little crippled. I don't know if I could. Disabled. There's
Handy capable.
What's up, man? How y'all doing? I guess I just had the Kyrie thing. He kind of sort of touched on that where we're supposed to just be playing. But I think he's a little genius because he sort of figured out a way to be $1 million part-time employee. He's finna not play and make $17 million. It's like perfect. And the only way he could fuck this up is if he has a fuck ton of child support. That's the only way.
Start hanging out with Nick Cannon.
Well, yeah, because it'd be the weirdest way for a woman to present that he's an unfit parent. He's like, he doesn't work. He's like, bitch, he got bank. Like, you haven't even. And the other thing was just the people protesting. It's like, that's always weird to me because it's like, where the fuck are these people getting the off days? like, how are you protesting for somebody that don't want to go to work while you're not at work?
taking off work.
I'm going to use some PTO.
My personal time off to protest you not going to work.
Yeah. And where are those days at? Because I used to work, and I remember you go in there and you'd have like sick day, whatever. There's no protest day. There's nobody be like, hey, I need to go protest to make $15 an hour. That's why I'm not coming in, boss. And they got to grant you that shit.
Yeah, they don't pay you when you strike. That's
Exactly.
That's how that works. Trey Tutson, always a ringer, always with different takes, and always on the backside of the show helping us write prompts and book guests. And we did well tonight, guys. I wanna. That's if we're gonna come back. This is the way to come back. Next week is another fantastic dais. Brian Hersey will be here. Sarah Talamash will be here. Grady Pruitt will be here. It's a strong show. Kristin Lindner coming all the way out and impressing us. You have a dry bar, and I encourage you to pimp it. How can people find you?
Oh, the Dry Bar is on the Dry Bar app, or I have a website. Will be coming out. Kristin Lindner, KristinLindner.com.
Is there a release date for your website?
Yeah, this week.
Okay. All right, perfect. Goodwill Loden, how can they find you?
You can find me at William Lynn Loden Jr. on Facebook and Will_Loden on Instagram.
Nice, easy enough. And then Kenji Alonzo, recent winner of a local Houston contest, and a very, very funny person who this won't be the last time you're on with us. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at thekenjamin84. TheKenjamin 84, or just Kenjamin Alonzo on Facebook.
Kenjamin Alonzo, and possibly related to Trey via Ghana, via French guy. Anyway,
It'd be easier if you just went by I'm not Trey Tutson.
Probably.
not TreyTutson.com.
The other one.
You know, it's funny. There's only in comedy that I know of Dwight Slade. Who is another fan? He just retired. Very fantastic comic out of Oregon.
Retired?
He's stopped. He's got he just found out he has Parkinson's and is.
Oh, that's right. No, I did just work with him.
Yeah,
You're
so
right,
he's
right.
kind of taken a break from comedy. But we used to sign our emails TOS. It was the other Slade, and it was we would he would lose gigs because they thought he was me, and I would get gigs because they thought I was him. So
No, he's fantastic.
I was on the good side of that
Yeah.
seesaw.
I told Trey once he moves, I'm taking all his gigs. And people be like, "Ooh, Trey fell off." Like,
That's
but the money's still green.
I got a seat over there. Thank you guys so much for being here. I raise a glass. If y'all want another shot, we'll pour you one because you're all very empty. Goodwill, will you pour them for them? Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire on the back of house. All the clips from these shows go up on our YouTube channel. Very easy to find if you go to YouTube and search Whiskey Brothers. We'll pull the best of these, and then as we tiptoe into the rest of the year, we're going to be bringing in, well done. That was a very good save. We'll be bringing in some of the best of the show that has come through here. People who have poured shots on my laptop or done poorly won't be invited, but the rest of you will be back. Cheers to that and a successful show, and love you guys. It's good to be back on the air. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.